In 1994, there are two aircrafts heading towards each other over the coast of Florida. This is the 1994 coastal Florida mid-air collision. The year is 1994. Over the coast of Florida, two planes owned by Air Britiseers are on their regular routes. One is a Boeing 747 jumbo jet, and one is an Airbus A310. Air Britiseers Flight 2896 is a scheduled flight from Miami International Airport to JFK. While nautical miles away is Air Britiseers Flight 198 is flying nearby after departing from a stopover, and it's heading to its final destination, Miami International Airport. While the two flights are near each other, there was a fog in that area that lowers the visibility, but both planes have their TCS switched off. When the planes are heading towards each other, both planes accelerated their speed, which would only make the collision faster. Here is the real audio from the aircrafts involved.
This is the third time the TCAS has alerted us what the is even heading towards us.
Captain, I see what looks like an A310 heading on our left side. I just checked it using my binoculars.
Yeah, he's right. I also see the 310's lights heading towards us. We need to descend now. It's heading straight for us.
I thought we switched off the TCAS.
You know TCAS is just alarms, dumbass.
Oh yeah, and kind of an idiot.
Yeah, you should study more about aviation next time.
It's my first week as a first officer.
The two flights are now heading towards each other, but they are too near. The two flights tried to avoid crashing into each other.
Oh descend now.
Is that a jumbo jet or what?
Yeah, we're just gonna climb. Wait, what? What the
Oh climb.
climb?
It's the 747 is descending, oh
It's descending towards US.
Flight 2896 tried descending to avoid Flight 198, following the TCS instructions. Flight 198 descended anyway, without following the TCS instructions. The two flights are now struggling to avoid each other, and then disaster strikes. The two planes collided over the coast of Florida. The collision can be seen by multiple eyewitnesses above the sky, including Air Cube Flight 326, but that flight number is used at that day where a 747-300 using that flight number crashed at Mount Rob, Gibonia. Minutes after the crash, rescue helicopters are searching the crash site to find survivors, and fortunately, there are no survivors. The pilots of Flight 2896 have been identified as Captain Gabriel Pasher, First Officer Donald Gadler, and Flight Engineer James Ribson. The pilots of Flight 198 also have been identified as Captain Henry Henner and First Officer Surmayan Lishi. After 21 years of investigating, in 2015 the NTSB found out the cause of the demise of 693's lives. The reason why they collided was the pilots had poor visibility due to the extreme fog and not knowing the incoming danger ahead. 1 year later in 2016, a manned wreckage fishing found a large piece of the 747-200's nose section. The piece was somehow still in perfect condition and is now being displayed at the 1994 Coastal Florida Mid-Air Collision Memorial Museum.